So you probably have heard that no one is coming to save you, right? This is a typical sentence that we hear in the self-development community. But what does it actually mean? Because then you have coaches like me who are selling programs and telling you no one is coming to save you. Like, what the fuck, bro? And I get it. Like, if I were you, which sometimes I am because I do receive mentorship, I would be like, okay, like, what kind of game are you playing? So I want this video to give you a bit of clarity on what this sentence means and how to actually learn to save yourself. And what is the role of a mentor as well, right? Because you need mentors in your journey. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's more like, where does it come from when you seek the mentor, right? And the reason why I'm sharing this is because a client recently joined my mentoring program, and after a few sessions, I realized that he was hoping that I will save him. And I get it. I mean, when I'm setting my programs, I know I'm selling a very specific outcome. And so there is a level of me being responsible for that. I'm aware of this, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to save you. Because ultimately, the only person that can save you is yourself. And I will show you exactly what I mean with this, because it's one thing to say it like this and to put it out, but it's another thing to understand the intricacies of what it means to save yourself. And I will really show you how it looks like. And you will see it's not easy, but it's possible, right? So maybe with dating, you feel like this is doomed. I mean, you've tried some coaching programs in the past, you've watched the YouTube videos, maybe you read some books, The Game, Models, etc., etc. And still you're not able to feel attractive in your own skin, to be confident, you don't really get the dates with the woman you really want, you don't have a lot of sex, and if you have a relationship, it's toxic. So it's understandable to feel like you're a victim, right? There's something wrong with you. It's doomed for you. It's okay to feel this way. Maybe it's not dating related, maybe it's money related, right? You've tried to join some coaching programs on how to make more money, right? You've tried to build your own business maybe, or you jump from one job offer to the other and you still struggle to pay the bills maybe, or even if you're able to pay the bills and travel and everything, you're not really happy with the money you have, right? You would like to have more, to be financially free, completely free, right? And the same thing with fitness, right? In the sense that you try to lose weight or you try to gain weight and you struggle with that. And you feel like, fuck, my fitness is fucking doomed. I've tried to go to the gym, I've tried to eat a bit healthier, but I keep on shooting myself in the foot and come back to my old habits, right? And of course, then you start believing that you're a victim, right? Well, you need to understand that this is a part of you. This feeling like, this is doomed. I'm a victim of my own circumstances. Nothing is going to work out. This is a voice in you that is speaking. This is not the entire you. And you know that. You know that sometimes this voice is stronger and some other times it's not that strong, right? Some of the times you feel more hope. You feel like, okay, even though it didn't work out that much so far, there's still hope. There is still a possibility, right? But sometimes the other voice takes over and it's so strong and it pulls you down like crazy, right? So here it's important to recognize that there is a part of you that feels like a victim, and it's totally okay to feel this way, right? And I want you to imagine it like this. This victim voice, this victim mindset is like a little boy that didn't feel heard and understood back then, because that little boy probably went through some shit in his childhood, right? And he didn't have anyone to just share his vulnerability and to feel heard and understood. So with time, he started to develop this victim mentality, right? of like, it doesn't matter what I do with women, it's doomed. It doesn't matter how much money I make, I will still be poor. It doesn't matter how much I work out and eat healthy, I will come back to my old habits, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, this is from that victim mindset, that victim voice, that victim part of yourself. Yeah, and so now you might feel the need. Okay, I'm doomed. I'm a victim of my own circumstances. I feel like nothing is going to work out. Let me seek help outside of myself, right? So maybe some of you jump into a relationship with the first woman that says yes to you. But she's a little fat. She's not really your type, right? You don't eat her pussy every day because you're so into her, right? But you hope that she will change. Typical. Same thing with the money, for example. Oh, let me join this coaching program. He's going to save me finally. This was me. I jumped into many coaching programs on how to make more money and ended up broke after each of these programs. Nothing wrong with the coaches. I'll explain why I'm saying nothing wrong with the coaches that I ask for coaching. And the same thing with fitness. Let me decide to work with a fitness trainer or nutritionist, and they will save me, right? They will finally help me lose weight and gain muscles and all of that. Typical story, basically. So you want to externalize the responsibility. That's what is happening. Why is this a problem? Well, it's a problem because this part of you, this victim part of you, needs you more than anyone else, because no one is going to give you the love that you cannot even give yourself. Can you hear that? No one is going to give you the love that you cannot give yourself. And this is the missing piece of the puzzle, my brother. It doesn't matter who you hire as a coach. It doesn't matter like the relationship you enter. Brother, your self-development, your growth is your goddamn responsibility. And it really is, right? And it starts by coming to this part of you that feels like a victim and hearing it, understanding it. Stop pushing it away, right? Stop feeling ashamed of it. I understand it's a bit shameful to feel like this. But this little boy who's screaming for help is only screaming for help from you. He needs the help from you, not from anyone else, because he is you in some ways. That's the thing. That's the joke here. It's crazy, right? And so, like I always do in my sessions with my client, we get in touch with this part of ourselves. We connect with it, right? So you can connect with it through visualization, by focusing on the feeling of what it feels like to be a victim. You can connect with it through thoughts, through images, or just with the sensation, right? Some people are very intuitive and they can just connect with that on the sensation. And you will see that as soon as you connect with this part that feels like a victim, and you genuinely connect with it, like you're not trying to change it, you're not trying to tell him like, oh, you cannot feel like this. You're just connecting with this part of you and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, I'm finally here. Sorry for not coming before. I'm here now and I'm not going away, right? This kind of presence, the dad that you maybe never had, right? The dad that is compassionate, very loving, very understanding, very grounded, strong but grounded, loving, and all of that, right? You will see the impact that this very practice will have on your victim mindset. And this is exactly what happened with my client, and he's starting to come out of it. And now he's feeling angry that he didn't do this before. And he also starting to feel a bit more courage, right? To be more bold, to take more risks, to do the things that he really wants to do, right? And this is how you're coming out of this vicious cycle of trying something, like joining a program, getting into a relationship, approaching more women, all of this. But because you come from this victim mentality that believes that it doesn't matter what we do, it's going to be doomed anyway, right? Which, if you know about manifestation, you have the wrong belief system here. So it doesn't matter what you do, even if you come with the best intentions. If you have that belief that it's not going to work out because you're a victim, because you're doomed, it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So that's why we deal with this first. Because even if you take action, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot because the belief is holding you back. So that's why if you decide to join my mentoring program, for example, and you have this mindset problem, we're going to address this first. And then we can move on to other things, right? Learning to feel more confident, to feel attractive in your own skin, to feel good enough, etc., etc. But first you have to deal with the mentality, this victim mentality. What is the role of a mentor? The role of a mentor is basically, it's kind of like a light, I can give you so many explanations of what a mentor is, but a mentor is going to shine light into your blind spots, right? Because you cannot see what you don't see. And that's why you need a mentor. A mentor is not going to save you. A mentor is just the lighthouse, showing you this is the land. You're in the sea right now. You're feeling a little bit lost. It's all dark. The mentor is the lighthouse, shining light, showing you, hey, this is the land. Don't worry. Just follow the light here, right? That's what a mentor is. That's it. And the crazy thing is, we need mentors in our life. We need it. But we need to hire mentors from the right place. Not from a place of, oh, this mentor is going to save me, but from a place of like, okay, this mentor knows something that I don't. I will ask for guidance, but I'm going to do the work to change my current circumstances. This is really the essence of this whole self-development kind of thing, right? And coming out of this victim mindset. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a challenge to remove people-pleasing tendency, to become more confident, to stop feeling like invincible, and a bunch of other stuff, I am going to organize this challenge very soon. I think it's happening on the 23rd of June, if I remember well. So you can decide to join. I will put a link in the first comment. There's a Notion document with all the details. If you're interested, you're more than welcome. There's going to be like a daily training for 7 days. You will have an accountability system. And basically, I'm going to teach you to be more of a leader, to speak up for yourself, to have boundaries, to feel more worthy internally with women, at work, with friends. It's really going to go into the nice guy syndrome and really help you be this unapologetic man that answers to no one but himself. Thank you for watching. I see you.